my dear students. How are you? I hope all are you good. Welcome back to another class. Today, let me start GK Unit 2, Literature and Language, Chapter number 7, Fearobia. A phobia is a strong fear of something. Check your awareness about the different types of phobia. Tick right the correct answer. Number 1. The fear of number is called. It is arithmophobia. Number 2. The fear of heights or being close to high building is called. It is acrophobia. Option C. Number 3. The fear of computers or working on a computer is called. Option B. Cyberphobia. 4. The fear of crowds is called. Option B. Demophobia. Question number 5. The fear of speaking in public is called. It is option C. Glossophobia. Number 6. The fear of water is called. Option B. Hydrophobia. Number 7. The fear of speed is called. Option C. Tachophobia. Number 8. The fear of telephones is called. Option C. Technophobia. Number 9. The fear of fire is called. Option A. Pyrophobia. Number 10. The fear of animal is called. Option C. Zoophobia. Number 11. The fear of paper is called. Option B. Paperophobia. Okay. So dear students, this chapter is in here. Now baby, let's begin the next chapter. Chapter number 8. Cut, copy, paste. The advent of computers has changed the entire world. Attempt this questionnaire to know more about computers. Question number 1. How many KB makes 1 MB? So the answer is 1024 KB. Number 2. What is the full form of GUI? So the answer is Graphical User Interface. Question number 3. Which key is used to delete a character to the left of the cursor? Backspace. Number 4. Write the names of the equipment needed for the internet. Answer is computer. Number 5. Which software giant is nicknamed as Big Blue? Okay, it is incomplete. Question number 4. Question number 4. Write the names of the equipment needed for the internet. So first one is computer. Okay. Telephone connection, modem. and an ISP. Question number 5. Which software giant is nicknamed Big Blue? IBM, the International Business Machines Corporation. IBM. Number 6. Question number 6. Write the names of any two computer viruses. Lambda and SQL Slammer. Number 7. What is the full form of IP? Internet Protocol. Number 8. Question number 8. Which key is used to temporarily type a capital letter? It is Shift key. Number 9. What is meant by cyberspace? So, cyberspace is the term used Cyberspace is the term used to describe the entire range of information resources available through computer network. Available through computer network. It is very long answer, okay? Number 10. Write the name of first web-based email service, Hotmail. Okay, so dear students, this chapter is in here. Now let's begin the next chapter. Chapter number 9, Ancient Medicine Literature. First one is Atharva Veda 1000 BC. Treatise on health, longevity and curative treatment, hygiene. Okay, dietetic and beneficial effects of milk have also been elaborately dealt with. Bela Samhita, 800 BC, a codification of medicines scattered throughout the Vedas. Agnivesha Samhita, a codification of medicine by Agnivesha, a disciple of Atre, founder of Ayurveda. Kashyap Samhita, 600 BC, deals with podiatrist. Okay. Charvavastu 500 BC mentions the court physician of Bimbisara, king of Magadha, as a marvelous physician and surgeon, describe difficult surgical operation, example, opening of the brain and eye surgery. Okay. Hippocratic Oath, 460 to 370 BC. Hippocrates is considered to be the father of Western medicine. The oath is thought to have been written by the Greek physician Hippocrates in some medical colleges around the world. This oath is taken by graduating doctors. So everyone, name some famous medicine books on medicine from around the world. Number 1, Hundi Nizing. Was the first book on medicine in China. Number 2, this is Charak Samhita. Classical exposition of Indian medicine, it deals with almost all branches of medicine. Number 3, it is Celsus, a treatise on medicine and surgery from Alexandria and Rome. Number 4, first one is Shushruta Samhita. A treatise on Ayurveda like the Charak Samhita. So, Shushruta Samhita is described describe the disciple of Dhanvantari. So dear students, this chapter is in here. Now let's begin the next chapter. Chapter number 10, puzzle game. Language crossword. Across. Number 4, a poem or speech usually at the beginning of a play which introduces the contents. Number 4, across. It is epitaph. A poem or speech usually at the beginning of a play which introduces the content. It is prologue. Number 5, an adjective or phrase that is used to criticize as a character to either praise or describe a character. Number 5, epithet. So the answer is epithet. Number 6, the rules of grammar that describe the way words and phrases are put together to form sentences in a language. Answer is syntax. Number 7, language that creates pictures in the minds of people reading or listening. Imagery. Number 10, use of the same sound or letter at the beginning of words that are close together in a phrase or sentence. Alliteration. ALLITERATION. Number 12, use of exaggerated language to stress upon the importance of something. Hyperbole. Okay, answer is hyperbole. Now down. Number 1. Show text of honor on a gravestone. Answer is epitaph. Number 2. A story in which the characters or storyline can be used as symbols for other things. Allegory. Okay, allegory. Number 3. A piece of writing that uses humor to bring out faults in a person, an institution, or some idea. So answer is number 3. Answer is satire. Number 6. A figure of speech in which one thing is directly compared to another. Okay, this one. It is simile. Number 8. A figure of speech in which one thing is described in terms of another. Metaphor. Number 8. Number 9. One of the divisions of a long poem such as an epic. It is canto. C-A-N-T-O, canto. Number 11. An expression that adds color to language. Idioms. Okay, idiom. Done. So dear students, this chapter is in here. Now let's begin the next chapter. Chapter number 11. Use of idioms. Here are a few popular idioms and their usage. White elephant, something useless and expensive. So uses, initially he thought that the new car will be very useful, but it turned out to be a white elephant. Matlab, something useless and expensive. Snake in the grass. Conceal and treacherous enemy. Uses, do not trust Sumit, he is a snake. In the grass. Look, daggers. Show hatred. Uses, she has done nothing wrong to Raji, but still he looks daggers at her every time their paths cross. Not born yesterday, not easily deceived. Uses, don't expect me to believe everything you say. I was not born yesterday. मैं कल ही पैदा नहीं हुई हूँ, मुझे सब पता है. Bull in a china shop. Careless person in a delicate situation. Uses, taking him to the function was a big mistake. I should have known that he is like a bull in the china shop. Occurs he, a weak point in the character of a man or an institution. Uses, the new policy has become an Achilles heel for all the members of the club. Between you, me, and the bedpost, in confidence privately. Uses, whatever I have told you should remain a secret between you, me, and the bedpost. Hit below the belly, unjust punishment. Uses, his father's death after the loss of his job hit him below the belly. A rough diamond, person with heart of gold but no manners. Uses, he may appear simple, but he is a rough diamond and worthy of being our friend. In a scrap, in a difficulty. Uses, he is in scrap with his landlord over his previous rent. So dear students, the all chapter of this unit are completed here. I hope you all are very well understand all chapters. So we will meet you in the next class. Thank you everyone.